rises to their feet in celebration. It was arguably the best dunk of the year.
And good afternoon and welcome to Chillicothe, Illinois, where it's the 18-7 Macomb Bombers and the 13-12 IVC Gray Ghosts. Afternoon basketball for you this afternoon as we welcome you once again to Chillicothe, Illinois. The Bombers 18-7 on their 25-26 campaign in after a victory last night in Astoria. They make a lengthy drive up here to Chillicothe, 400 miles between last night's game and tonight's contest as they make the trek up here near Peoria to play the IVC Gray Ghosts. Good afternoon, everybody. Great to have you with us. Justice Keene live here from Chillicothe and IVC High School. Glad to have you alongside us here for Saturday basketball here, the final game of this week before two more as we head into next week. But the Bombers trying to finish an undefeated week, 2-0 right now as we as we speak at the moment. Macomb, again, a 59-28 win last night in Astoria over South Fulton, a game where everybody on the roster was able to get in and score. Drew Watson leading the Bombers last night with 17, gives the Bombers their fourth conference win of the year, and it sets up a conference championship game on Wednesday night with Illini West, both teams at 4-0. in the conference. So both teams trying to finish out an undefeated conference campaign and take home the Prairie Land Conference title for 2026. The junior varsity game in the books. IVC victorious in our first contest of the night, 48-37. And the Bombers will get set here for the varsity game in about 20 minutes' time. We're going to have senior night festivities as well, that here at IVC prior to our game today as well. So a lot of festivities happening here at IVC High School this evening as we get set for Macomb Basketball here on Saturday night against the 13-12 IVC Gray Ghosts. The Gray Ghosts, again, 13-12 on the year under the direction of Quinn Morrow, his seventh year at the helm, 85-110. Last year, the Gray Ghosts going 13-19, a younger team, and then the year before that, finishing with a winning record in 23-24, 17-15. IVC also playing last night. They played St. Thomas More over near Champaign, a blowout. St. Thomas More by 30-plus, 66-33, the final there. And then other recent games, two losses before that, 54-58 to Bloomington Central Catholic, a conference game for them as well, earlier in the week on the 3rd. And then at the end of January, a 62-48 loss to Jacksonville. Conference games upcoming for IVC. They are in the Illini Prairie. Tolono Unity on the 10th, the 13th at Rantoul, and Paxton Buckley on the 16th. So some conference games upcoming in the Illini Prairie for the IVC Gray Ghosts, and then for the Macomb Bombers upcoming for the Orange and Black. They will have Illini West Wednesday night and a boys-girls varsity doubleheader. And that's set to be an exciting one. A lot of eyes going to be on that game around the state of Illinois on Wednesday night in Bomber Country. Varsity girls game prior to that at around 6 o'clock, and then 7:30 varsity tip with the boys programs. Illini West boys on a hot streak right now, and it's going to be a really good game on Wednesday night. And then Friday night, James Barnett and his Central Panthers come to town for a senior night friendly, and what has been a really tight contest every time Central and Macomb has matched up on senior night. So both those programs going to be really good games next week for Macomb as they play Illini West and Camp Point as we near America's original March Madness near the end of the month. We're going to take our first break on our MDH pregame show. 18-7 Macomb and the 13-12 IVC Gray Ghosts here in Chillicothe. Coming up next, you're watching and listening to Macomb Basketball on the Bombers Sports Network from Learfield.
Since 1958, McDonough District Hospital has proudly served the residents of West Central Illinois. We've built new facilities, hired highly trained, experienced, and caring medical staff members, and expanded our service offerings to meet your healthcare needs, all while providing the best possible patient experience. Let us show you why McDonough District Hospital is your community healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time. Some sometimes the best healing happens at home. MDH Home Healthcare provides skilled services to children or adults in need of nursing or therapy services. MDH Home Healthcare covers McDonough County and portions of Fulton, Hancock, Schuyler, and Warren counties. Specialized expertise in wound care, IV medication administration, medication teaching, and orthopedic care is available to patients in their own home. Visit MDH.org to learn more about home health care. The care you need, the comfort of home.
When you trust your healthcare needs to MDH, you'll receive the highest quality, compassionate care from our nationally accredited medical departments and award-winning staff. We are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, providing exceptional care right here in Macomb. We also accept Aetna, HealthLink, Blue Cross Blue Shield, and most other insurance plans for your convenience. McDonough District Hospital, your regional healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
We're back with you in Chillicothe on our McDonough District Hospital pregame show. Great to have you with us. It's the Macomb Bombers and the IVC Gray Ghost here. It's early evening basketball now. What started as a late afternoon game will turn into early evening. Again, great to have you with us as we get set for this one. Senior night festivities happening at midcourt as we speak for the IVC Gray Ghosts as they recognize their seniors. We'll do that in Macomb next Friday night when the Bombers host Camp Point Central. Last couple of matchups and meetings between these programs, we'll preview that. But before we do, let's pause 10 seconds, allow our network affiliates to identify themselves. Back in 10 seconds for station identification. This is Macomb Bomber Basketball from Learfield.
This is Brian Barnhart, voice of the University of Illinois Fighting Illini, and you're watching the Bombers Sports Network.
Back in Chillicothe, again, both these teams meeting up in a non-conference contest, and we will, talking to Jeremy Anderson, it was one that we didn't know if it was going to happen between these two programs this year, just where our scheduling and their scheduling, and a couple of dates that didn't end up working out originally because of couple of conference games on the IVC side, and it works out where both these teams have this Saturday open, Saturday, February 7th, and they agreed to it, and we're going to play basketball here in Chillicothe this afternoon. There have been some good meetings. Last year's meeting was the best one out of the three. All three have been competitive, but Macomb just has been able to pull away in the second half, and that's been the big story over the last couple of meetings between these two programs. And so Jeremy Anderson was really pleased that he could keep this one on the schedule, and the Bombers would be able to make the trip over here to Chillicothe here on this Saturday afternoon. Last few meetings between these two ball clubs. Last meeting was February 11th of 2025, a 50-34 win in favor of Macomb. And the Bombers, that was their senior night last year on February 11th. It was a midweek game. I believe it was a Tuesday night. And Macomb would go on a 33-4 run in the second half to pull away and win that game against IVC at home last year. It was an incredible second half, all Macomb, and it was dominant, and Macomb wins at 50-34. Previous meeting here at IVC in Chillicothe came the year in 2024, the Elite Eight Bombers. February 6th of 2024, a 54-22 win here at IVC, and that was a standout game for senior at the time, Jake Hobson. And it was a big performance for him. But that 2024 win was a standout performance for then senior at the time in Jake Hobson. And then the year before that, 2023, a 73-45 win at home again for the Macomb Bombers. So been some really good matchups between the two programs as Macomb has won all three of the last meetings. The Bombers come into tonight at 18-7, picked up win 18 last night, on track again for a 20-win campaign. Has not been a season here in this 2020 decade, obviously excluding the 2021 spring COVID season where we didn't get 20 games contested. But Macomb has won 20 games every season in the decade where 20 games have been contested, and they're on track, just 2 wins away from doing it again this year in 25-26, keeping the streak alive. Looking for win number 19 here this evening in Chillicothe, and got to be a really good matchup. We'll talk to Jeremy Anderson here in a little bit, but some really big players for Chillicothe. They got some big guys, and big stress tonight will obviously be defensively for this program of Macomb, and got to rely on your defense tonight and be able to defend the floor well, and do what we do defensively to lead for success. A lot more coming up in our MDH pregame show. We'll talk to Macomb head coach Jeremy Anderson, get his thoughts on the upcoming matchup. We got our keys to the game, our starting lineups, and more from IVC here in Chillicothe tonight. It's the Bombers and the IVC Grey Ghosts coming up from Chillicothe. We'll take another break on our MDH pregame show. Back after this on the Bombers Sports Network from Learfield.
Whether it's an emergency situation or an outpatient scan, McDonough District Hospital's radiology department offers the test you need right here in Macomb. If you need an MRI, a CT scan, ultrasound, x-ray, a bone density scan, or to schedule an annual mammogram, our experienced radiology staff will provide high-quality, compassionate care. McDonough District Hospital, your community radiology partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time. The MDH Community Pharmacy in Macomb is open 7 days a week, including extended hours on the weekdays for your convenience. Our team is available to answer questions about all your medications, and we offer free local home deliveries. Aetna, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Medicare, and most insurance plans are accepted. McDonough District Hospital, your community healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time. Every McDonough District Hospital sports medicine and rehabilitation patient receives one-on-one appointment times with a licensed staff member. They develop a personalized recovery and treatment plan to turn your setback into a comeback. We offer physical and occupational therapy, vestibular rehabilitation, speech-language pathology, cardiac and pulmonary rehabilitation, dry needling, and pelvic floor therapy. MDH, your community physical therapy partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
We're back with you in Chillicothe, Illinois. The Bombers and the IVC Grey Ghosts here on this early evening Saturday afternoon. Great to have you with us. Bombers and Grey Ghosts in about 15 minutes' time. They're just finished up the senior night festivities here at IVC, and we're going to get set for Macomb and the Grey Ghosts. Again, earlier in the week, Macomb a 55-21 win over Rock Ridge, a 59-28 win over South Fulton last night. So it's been some offensive efforts this week for Macomb, and they've just found that flow early, which is going to be a big thing tonight. If we can get off to that good start again, it leads to a good result in the end. We got Bomber Nation checking in with us this afternoon here in Chillicothe with us in Decatur, Illinois, class of 91, Carthage, Illinois, class of 81, Perry, Georgia, Orlando, Florida with us, as well as Bloomington, Illinois. Keep scrolling through here. We got others with us as well. Perry, Georgia, two of them there. Bomber Nation is with us as it loads here in North Chicago, as well as Naples, Florida, Orange Beach, Alabama, as well as Indiana, Staunton, Illinois, Ohio, as well as Tucson, Arizona, Freeburg, Illinois, San Antonio, Lawrenceville, Georgia, Orlando, Florida, Palm Springs, California, and Mattoon, Illinois, as well as Macon, Illinois, and Boise, Idaho. So great to have you with us on this Saturday afternoon as we get set for Macomb and IVC here from Chillicothe in a non-conference battle. The 15-minute clock will begin, and the Bombers and the Grey Ghosts set to go at it in about 15 minutes. We'll take another break. Macomb head coach Jeremy Anderson joins us next, and he'll break this matchup down with us on our MDH pregame show here from Chillicothe. You're watching Macomb Bomber Basketball on the Bombers Sports Network.
When you trust your healthcare needs to MDH, you'll receive the highest quality, compassionate care from our nationally accredited medical departments and award-winning staff. We are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, providing exceptional care right here in Macomb. We also accept Aetna, HealthLink, Blue Cross Blue Shield, and most other insurance plans for your convenience. McDonough District Hospital, your regional healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
Join you back here from Chillicothe this evening. It's Macomb and IVC. Our visit with Jeremy Anderson, our visit with the coach, presented by McDonough District Hospital. And Coach, quite a venue here, big gym, and it really kind of feels like that college-sized gym. And obviously one of the things you can tell your kids is we want to come back next month for the opportunity to compete for a sectional here too.
Yeah, that would be fun. I think this would be a really cool venue when it was full in a postseason environment. It's always kind of neat to get to play in the place before you get that experience. I think that's a little ways off, right? But that's something we might mention a little later on. I think it's going to be a good game. I really do. I think it's going to be a good test for both teams, and it's the right time of year to have those tests.
Quick turnaround for you guys after the win at South Fulton and Astoria last night. You got everybody in the ball game, so probably some legs that are maybe a little tired, but still pretty fresh.
Yeah, and I think IVC is in the same boat. You know, they played last night on the road also, and so they had kind of a lopsided win and probably had a little bit of the same experience that we did. It's always good to get all of our guys in, and so they work really hard in practices, so they get a little bit of chance to experience the game time too. I think tonight's going to be a lot more competitive, obviously. I think it's going to be a lot more physical, and so it was nice to get some rest as far as not having to play 4 quarters with the starters last night.
IVC, a team we played the last couple of years. Last year, obviously, at home, and that big second half for us, that 33-4 run, big-time performance there in the second half after a slow start. Obviously, senior night, some of the other things play into that, but what can you remember about that game last year?
Yeah, we didn't get off to a very good start defensively, especially. They really hurt us in transition, which is one of the things we talk about leading into this game because they're going to try to play the exact same way. And so we're going to have to do a better job right from the get-go, being urgent defensively. We can't allow them to have transition baskets. We did execute some things offensively pretty well in that game in the second half, so hopefully we can do that again tonight. But it's going to take a really good effort because, man, they're big and physical and really athletic, and so we're really going to have to hunker down and do things well.
And then obviously a couple of years ago we came here, the year we went to the Elite Eight, and it was Jake Thompson who had a really standout performance here, played really good defense, and got about a 30-point win here.
Yeah, and they had a lot of size, we had good size that year also, so it was a really good matchup. I can remember Jake playing really well in that game. It was really nice to see him come off the bench and give us a big spark. We shot the ball really well that night also, so maybe we can do that again tonight. That always helps to make some perimeter shots to open up some things inside. But I think they're going to be really tough defensively. They're going to mix up their defenses. I've seen them play some zone, I've seen them play some man-to-man, and so we're going to have to be ready to react to whatever it is they throw at us.
IVC, a team that's got some height again this year, 6'6", 6'7", some big guys out there, and they play hard.
Yeah, absolutely. Physical, right? And the league that they play in is a very physical, very competitive league. And so we're going to have to really step up our level of physicality because the last couple of games we had may not have been in that same type of competitiveness. And so hopefully we can flip that switch and be ready to get back into the mode because, you know, from this point on, we're going to have some really tough physical games.
And probably a situation where you're going to have to look to some of your bigger guys and Hogue and LB tonight to be useful in those situations too.
Yeah, defensively we're going to have to be really smart, right? We're going to have to show our hands, move our feet, make sure we're in good position because we don't want to get any early fouls in the post because that could really put us in a bind. But Nolan and Nick and Cooper coming off the bench are going to have to be really solid for us in the post. But our guards are going to have to make sure they're in good help position also because it's not just one-on-one. We're going to play good team defense. And we practice some of the things, and so hopefully we'll be ready to put those into play.
This series been going on for the last handful of years, and it was one we almost lost at the beginning of the season just because of how their schedule worked out and kind of where we were with our schedule. So it worked out both sides to be able to keep it on there, and this is kind of one of those games where we get to see a team from the Peoria area.
I think it actually worked out better to have it today than it was on the Tuesday night that it was supposed to be on. You know, this is a 2-hour trip for us, door to door, and so having it on a Saturday probably works out a little bit better. I was happy that we were able to get it back on, because I think it's a good matchup for both teams. You know, they have a really good league, and so they probably look to find some games out of league that they don't have to go to the bigger schools, or so to speak. And it's a really good game for us too, especially right where it's sitting now after the last couple of games that we've had.
And it sets us up for that run with tonight IVC, and then you got Wednesday with Illini West, and then Camp Point for senior night Friday. So the next couple of here are going to be some big games for us.
I think tonight's going to be a really good test. I think it's going to be a really good time for a test. You know, it's time for us to see where we're at and some of the things we need to go back and work on, and maybe could show us where our weaknesses are a little bit better than maybe say the game did last night. But I'm glad to see we're going to have to be really competitive tonight to lead us into that game Wednesday, because that's going to be really, really tough.
Give us a few of your keys for tonight.
Well, defensively, like I said, we're going to have to get back because they really look to push the ball up the sideline quick. We're going to have to make sure we're ready to help in the post because they do a good job of looking to get it down inside there. And we got to try to keep those big kids off the glass. Offensively, we're going to have to be smart, see what defense they're running. Like I said, they'll play some zone and some man. Just get organized, right? And then once we're organized, move the ball well. I think we've been doing a really good job of that as of late, trying to get it into the scoring areas, make sure we got guys moving well without it. Be confident, right? Be aggressive, but be confident, and then make sure we get some second chances ourselves.
Very good. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
That's Macomb head coach Jeremy Anderson on our MDH pregame show. We'll take another break. Back in Chillicothe after this, it's Macomb and the Gray Ghosts on the Bombers Sports Network.
Whether it's an emergency situation or an outpatient scan, McDonough District Hospital's radiology department offers the test you need right here in Macomb. If you need an MRI, a CT scan, ultrasound, x-ray, a bone density scan, or to schedule an annual mammogram, our experienced radiology staff will provide high-quality, compassionate care. McDonough District Hospital, your community radiology partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
We're back with you in Chillicothe as we're getting set for Macomb and IVC as we get set for early evening basketball here on the Bombers Sports Network. Great to have you with us. 8.5 minutes away from the opening tap for the Bombers and the Gray Ghosts here from Chillicothe. Two programs that were a part of the state tournament back in the year of 2006. We'll talk a little bit more about that as we go on. Let's get a look at our key players to watch throughout the night here for Chillicothe. You're going to look at guys of Kay Jackson, Ethan Dickinson, and Brady Ward. 5'3", 6'5", and 6'8". Some big guys out there on the floor tonight for IVC, and it's going to be key to shut those three down in order to be a successful victory tonight. But yeah, Brady Ward has been a key player for this varsity team this year as him and Dickinson and Jackson, three players to watch for IVC throughout the night. Other thing we got to watch tonight on our end is going to be our post players. Got to look at guys of Nick Elby and Nolan Hogue, use our big guys effectively, and then you got to get Drew Watson out there in Havens and line ball as well in order to get the job done tonight. And then you're going to have, obviously, Kellen Martin and Cooper Hobson come off the bench for Macomb. So we're going to need everybody tonight, all seven guys in the main lineup for Jeremy Anderson to be successful to get out of Chillicothe tonight with the win. Always emotional night when it's your senior night. It is here in Chillicothe tonight, and you never know how your team's going to react. So Quinn Morrow, obviously, you always got to wonder how your guys are going to come out on senior night. It's one of those things that every coach deals with, and you always wonder how your team's going to respond. Let's take a look at our starting lineups here for tonight's contest. For the Gray Ghosts of IVC, they'll start at one guard, number 2, Kay Jackson, Grady Reed at guard 5, and the third guard, Tom Davis, 10. Forwards, 30, Ryan Mathis, and 33, Ethan Dickerson. Head coach for IVC is Quinn Morrow in his 7th season, 85 and 110 overall. For the Macomb Bombers, no surprises here. They'll start their normal 5. The guards, Drew Watson, Isaac Lineball, and Carter Havens, and the big men of Hogue and Elby rounding out the 5. Jeremy Anderson, the head coach of the Bombers in his 14th season. Assistant coaches Zach Keene and Brian Langworthy. 5:57 away from the opening tap of Macomb and IVC here at IVC. We're going to pause for the opening introductions here at IVC tonight on the Bombers Sports Network.
The efforts of all the participants involved, they will pause display of sportsmanship. Negative comments, cheers, chants, or behaviors directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, and teams will not be tolerated.
So we'll have the national anthem here momentarily. They always did a little bit early here. And we will get set for that here momentarily. Here is the IVC Pet Band.
The IVC cheerleaders and pet band for playing. The IVC fight song and loyalty.
They'll have their fight song first here. So as we continue on our IVC Macomb MDH pregame show, Bombers and Gray Ghosts here tonight on this Saturday afternoon. Competition with us here in Chillicothe, just over the way from us. ESPN in the house tonight for the student section. They're all in their dress shirts and ties over there as they have their ESPN theme tonight for senior night. 4:50 away from the opening tap of Macomb and IVC. The Bombers and the Gray Ghosts here from Chillicothe here on this Saturday afternoon. Great to have you with us here tonight as we get set for this non-conference friendly between these two programs with rich histories and a lot of success over the years in their basketball programs throughout the years in Chillicothe. Several years of really good basketball, and Jim Thornton, the longtime coach for IVC through the 90s and 2000s. And we will pause now for the national anthem. Maybe not. Fight song. We got one more. We got the fight song still here, and we'll have the national anthem here momentarily from IVC. As the IVC faithful making their way in. This is the site of the IHSA Class 2A sectional. This is a really big gym here in Chillicothe. Nobody up on the deck that we're on. It's more so of just for the media side of things, but a really big capacity. This place can hold a lot of people. And really the one thing that comes to mind for me when we come to this place was that girls basketball sectional from the late 2010s. It may have been 2020. It was between Morton girls basketball, and they played over here in that sectional final against Peoria, I do believe it was. This place was packed to the rafters. It was quite a place here, and it was packed to the rafters. Sold out in a matter of minutes. People were lined up out the doors for hours to come, and that is truly what makes high school basketball very special. So they'll finish up their fight song here. We're under 3 minutes away from the opening tap of Macomb and IVC as the Bombers and Gray Ghosts get set to roll here from Chillicothe. So we're going to take a look at our keys to the game here, under 3 minutes away from the opening tap of Macomb and IVC. Keys to the game for tonight. Number one, we got to get the ball to our playmakers early. Let's look to guys of Drew Watson, Carter Havens, and then let's look to our post players in LB and Hogue. We got to use our guys effectively tonight to get out of here with a win. Number two, we got to limit the second chance opportunities. We cannot have IVC getting those rebounds, putting them back up off the glass, and we got to limit those second chance opportunities for them. And number three, free throws matter. We got to make everything tonight. Don't leave any free points or free opportunities out there. Drain your free throws, make the shots that matter, and that's going to lead to a successful night here in Chillicothe. I was under the impression we were going to have the national anthem early. We did when we came over here 2 years ago, but I guess not this evening. So we'll have that in just a little bit. We're going to take one final break. When we return, it's the Bombers and the Gray Ghosts. Our opening introductions are next on the Bombers Sports Network from Learfield.
Over the years, we've told you about the benefits of choosing Spoon River College.
Affordable.
Transferable credits.
Career ready.
A culture where students feel like they belong.
Wow, that brings a tear to my eye. And while all these are true, there seems to be one thing that, well, sticks. So let's give the people what they want to see.
Enrollment is now open.
Every McDonough District Hospital sports medicine and rehabilitation patient receives one-on-one appointment times with a licensed staff member. They develop a personalized recovery and treatment plan to turn your setback into a comeback. We offer physical and occupational therapy, vestibular rehabilitation, speech-language pathology, cardiac and pulmonary rehabilitation, dry needling, and pelvic floor therapy. MDH, your community physical therapy partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
Back in Chillicothe, Illinois, it's Macomb and IVC here on this Saturday evening. Great to have you with us here at IVC High School tonight, and the Bombers making the road trip here to Chillicothe. 400 miles between last night's game and tonight's game from Astoria to Chillicothe. Both teams head to the bench, and we're going to have our national anthem here momentarily here from IVC High School in our opening introductions. Let's go down to our PA announcer for the opening introductions.
Tonight's non-conference varsity basketball matchup between our guests, the Bombers from Macomb and your IVC Gray Ghosts. At this time, please rise. celebration with the playing of our national anthem.
Set to roll here from IVC momentarily. Again, great to have you with us, Bomber Nation. Checking in with us tonight in Carthage, Illinois, Perry, Georgia, Macomb, Illinois, class of 1970, Bedford, Texas, class of 1970. Bomber at a Illini sweep, they say. Yes, we need 2 wins this afternoon and into the evening. We've got Illinois and Michigan State following this one. We'll have Brian Barnhart on the radio for the car ride home. So hopefully 2 wins tonight. Get a Macomb win and a Fighting Illini win as they're over in East Lansing playing Michigan State. Quincy, Illinois with us as well. Great to have you with us for the non-conference matchup of Macomb and IVC. The Bombers introduced and the lights will go dim for the IVC Grey Ghosts. We'll let you take it in.
And now let's meet your IVC Grey Ghost seniors. At a guard, a 6'3" senior, number 2, Danny Jackson. At a guard, a 6'3" senior, number 5, Grady Reed. At a guard, a 6' senior, number 10, Tom Davis. At a forward, a 6'8" senior, number 21, Brady Ward. At a forward, a 6'7" senior, number 30, Ryan Mathis. And at a forward, a 6'5" senior, number 33, Ethan Dickinson.
Ready to go from Chillicothe, Illinois, and IVC High School as we get ready to rock and roll. IVC will start their senior 5 out there tonight. Todd Hennon, Doug Williams, Tyler Heffron in the stripes tonight. Our good friend Doug Williams out there tonight. Good to have him with us on the floor. Veteran crew out there, Ryan Mathis and Nolan Hogue. Bombers, Grey Ghosts. Strap yourselves in, folks. This is Macomb Bomber Basketball on the Bombers Sports Network. Up and underway, the Grey Ghosts win the opening tap, and we're underway from Chillicothe in this non-conference matchup on the road tonight. Great to have you along with us. IVC with their senior 5 out there on their senior night. Always an emotional night that you have to play on when you're a senior. Opening 3 ball, nothing but net from Grady Reed. And tonight it will be the Grey Ghosts striking first in this non-conference matchup. 7:25 to play here. Watson out in the front court. In the quarter is Nick Elby at the baseline, knocked out of bounds, staying with Macomb. 2-0 on the week are the Bombers, trying to finish the week out undefeated and move on to a big week ahead with Illini West for a conference title and Camp Point with their own senior night next Friday. Left corner baseline is Nolan Hogue, out into front for Isaac Lineball. Now left corner Carter Havens. Line ball in the front court, free throw line to Hogue in the paint to put it up and in. And Hogue will put the first basket and points on the board for the orange and black tonight in Chillicothe. From our left to right, Grady Reed into the front court. He's got the three ball out there for IVC. In the lane, off the back iron and in. Ethan Dickerson. He puts it in. And back and forth we go. The Grey Ghosts and the Bombers exchanging baskets early in this matchup in Chillicothe tonight. The site of the IHSA Class 2A sectional in just over a month. Basket up and in from Drew Watson. The senior for Macomb, and it's 5-4. IVC with a 1-point advantage in the opening quarter. Dickinson pulls up, right block, misses it. Off the front of the rim and no good. Elby out there, secures it, and he'll feed to the backcourt and Drew Watson. Across the IVC logo at mid-floor. Pull-up jumper, free throw line. Elby won't go. Tapped around, and the Grey Ghosts will grab it from the backcourt. Left to right as we see it. Into the lane. Dickinson up, off the glass and in. And Dickinson will extend the lead for IVC. 7-4 Grey Ghosts. Macomb's won the last 3 meetings between these two ball clubs with big margins. Grey Ghosts will steal it midair. Ahead, Davis with the pass. Off the glass and no good. Watson on the rebound for Macomb. Watson into the front court. 5.5 to play in the opening quarter. Bombers down by 3. Top of the key line ball. Left corner front court jumper from Watson beyond the arc. Won't go. And the rebound into the Grey Ghosts, Tom Davis. Davis feeds ahead to Grady Reed, who will put it up and in. 9-4 Grey Ghosts. 5:10 to play in the opening quarter. Isaac Lineball out there at the volleyball line. Now left court for Carter Havens and Drew Watson. 5 minutes to play in the opening quarter. Bombers trailing in this matchup in the lane, and our first foul of the night is against the Grey Ghosts. That foul will be against Ryan Mathis, his first, team first as well. Brady Ward out there for IVC. He'll be a key player in this game for Quinn Morrow's team here tonight. 4:57 to play in the first quarter. Left corner, Drew Watson. Watson will bring it out to Isaac Lineball and Carter Havens. Lineball, top of the key. In the free throw line is Nick Elby. Left block now. Right corner baseline, Carter Havens in the lane to Nolan Hogue. Back corner, Drew Watson knocked out of bounds, staying with Macomb. 9-4 Grey Ghosts, 4:43 to play in the opening quarter on this early evening in Chillicothe. Left corner jumper, Watson off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound into the hands of Brady Ward and the Grey Ghosts. Reed with it at the top of the key. 4:27 to play. Dribble drive from Jackson to the basket, swatted away from Hogue. Grey Ghosts able to keep control of it. Right corner now, Tom Davis. Out top is Grady Reed with it. Reed's got 5 of the 9 for Chillicothe IVC. He's got now 7. Timeout, Jeremy Anderson. 11-4 start for the IVC Grey Ghosts on their home floor tonight. We'll take a break. Back after this on the Bombers Sports Network from Learfield.
Bomber Basketball on the Bomber Sports Network is brought to you by
Tee off at Harry Masato Golf Course, WIU's scenic public 18-hole gym in the Lemoyne River Valley. Play a challenging, gorgeous round today. Stop by 1215 Tower Road or call them at 309-298-3676 to book your tee time today. Looking for fitness, family fun, and community all in one place? The YMCA of McDonough County has it all. Swim, play, wellness for all ages. Visit 1400 East Calhoun Street or call them at 309-833-2129 to learn about membership information. You're watching Macomb Bomber Basketball on the Bombers Sports Network.
Out of Jeremy Anderson's first time out of the night, back with you in Chillicothe, Illinois, just outside of Peoria on this Saturday night. Bombers will turn it over again to the Grey Ghosts. Back the other way, left to right for the Grey Ghosts. Brady Ward in the lane with it, and a foul called against Macomb. Nolan Hogue will pick up that foul, his first, team first as well. 3:57 left in the opening quarter. Macomb trailing on the road tonight here in Chillicothe. In the corner is Brady Ward. Ward on the offensive end with Nolan Hogue playing defense. Out in the front court now, Carter Havens playing defense with Grady Reed. Reed brings it into the right corner. Now top of the key is Cole Jackson. Jackson with it. Ahead to Dickinson. Left corner for Tom Davis. In the lane, stolen away by the Bombers in midair. It's Cooper Hobson, and Drew Watson will bring it up for the Macomb Bombers. 3:25 to play here. Macomb, left corner, front court three. Good for Carter Havens. Havens on the board for the first time this afternoon, and it'll cut the lead back to 4. Macomb trailing from the start in this one, hasn't had a lead yet tonight. Left corner, Cade Jackson. Jackson out top to Reed. Reed has 7 of the 11 for IVC. 2:58 to play in the opening quarter. Davis. Now Brady Ward with it. Hogue playing defense with Kellen Martin. 2:48 to play in the opening quarter. IVC working the offense here, up 4 in the opening quarter. Reed with it. Stolen away from Nolan Hogue. Kellen Martin from the backcourt. Martin to Carter Havens. In the left corner is Nolan Hogue. 2.5 to play in the first quarter. Hogue under some pressure. Out top is Kellen Martin and Nolan Hogue and Drew Watson. Martin with it. Back to Watson. He'll fire a left corner three. Off the iron and no good. Tipped into the backcourt for Carter Havens. Havens, floater on the way, no good, misses it. They'll say it's on the floor. And it will be Macomb basketball. That will be against Cade Jackson. Out of bounds for Macomb. Jackson's first, team second. Substitutions in for IVC. Quinn Morrow going to his bench. 2:12 to play in the opening quarter. Watson got to get it in here. Into the back front court for Havens. Hobson at the free throw line for Macomb. Out top, Havens. Tipped into the hands of the Gray Ghosts. For Reed to take it up and put it off the glass and in. 13-7 Gray Ghosts. And IVC will keep their foot on the gas, extend the lead. 1:50 to play. Out top is Watson. Watson to Carter Havens in the left court. Now Nolan Hogue with it to Cooper Hobson. 1:40 to play in the first quarter. Watson at the free throw line. In the lane is Hobson, and he's fouled. IVC's third team foul. Brady Ward will pick up his first, and Cooper Hobson will shoot the first free throws of the night in this ball game for either team. First two for Macomb as well. First one on the way, nothing but net for Macomb. 13-8. Second one on the way. Round the rim, no good. Rebound, Gray Ghosts. They'll take it the other way. Tom Davis. Davis pushes ahead into the front court to Grady Reed. Reed, the big player in the first quarter for the Gray Ghosts. 1:25 to play in the first quarter. Out top, Cade Jackson. Jackson kicks ahead to Grady Reed. 1:15 to play. Reed to the basket. Missed it. Off the left corner, no good. Rebound in the lane to Cooper Hobson. He'll kick ahead to Watson. Watson, right corner baseline drive from Martin in the lane to Hogue, who's fouled, and will get 2 free throws. So Cade Jackson will pick up his second, team fourth, and Hogue will go to the free throw line for Macomb. 1:06 to play in the first. First one on the way, up and good. 13-9.
And for IVC, number 12, Jackson Lapatko. Back for the Bombers, number 3, LB.
The second one up for Nolan Hogue. Got it. 2 of 2. (13-10). Macomb trailing by 3. Out top for the Gray Ghosts. And what do we got? A foul in the lane. That'll be against Macomb, team second. And we'll go against Nick Elby. Be his first, team second. 48-6 to play in the opening quarter here. Macomb able to cut the lead back to a one-possession game with the Nolan Hogue free throws. Grey Ghosts get it in. Right baseline for the Grey Ghosts. Back corner three on the way. No good for Grady Reed. Rebound Nolan Hogue, and the Bombers will take it back with 35 seconds to play in the opening quarter. Watson across the timeline. Jeremy Anderson directing traffic off the bench. Martin. Free throw line is Nolan Hogue. 25 seconds to play. Out top is Kellen Martin. Down to 23. Havens. Back left corner, Nolan Hogue with 17 seconds left. Right corner three, Watson from the right front court. Buried it, and we're all square for the first time tonight. Watson's got 5, a big three ball there to tie things up at 13. 4 seconds left. Grady Reed from the front court. Pulls up, missed it off the front of the rim. Bombers will grab it, and we're all square after 1 quarter of play in Chillicothe. 13 all after this on the Bomber Sports Network.
Bomber Basketball on the Bomber Sports Network is brought to you by.
Are you searching for a ride at the right price? Ron Elby Auto Sales in Macomb has quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs, and even bad boy mowers. Visit them at 1525 East Jackson Street or call 309-836-3523. Ron Elby Auto Sales of Macomb.
You're in good hands with Macomb Allstate agent Stacy Foxall. For a free insurance review, call Allstate agent Stacy Foxall at 309-837-3233 today.
Fresh, local, and convenient. At Jackson Street Market, we've got everything you need. From the daily essentials and friendly service, stop in today and see why we're more than just a market. We're your neighborhood store. Jackson Street Market, right around the corner. Always here for you.
Back with you in Chillicothe, Illinois. These two programs are part of the 05-06 state basketball tournament. Macomb 29-2 that year and would go on to finish in the Elite Eight. Fell to Pinckneyville in that Elite Eight game. Chillicothe IVC under the direction of Jim Thornton, 89-2011. Jim Thornton at the helm of the program here at IVC, 245 and 228. And they would finish second place that year in 05-06, losing to Seneca in the state title game. That's 05-06, the banner right behind the basket for the IVC Grey Ghosts here in Chillicothe. Back in the second quarter, Bombers open with the opening possession and nothing on the first drive for Macomb. So we're back with it in the hands of the IVC Grey Ghosts. Right corner three up and no good. Rebound to Isaac Lineball and the Macomb Bombers. Bombers trying to take their first lead of this ball game tonight. Haven't had one yet. We're all square after 1 quarter of play and entering the second here. Havens with it in the left front court. Now left corner for Isaac Lineball. LB to Watson. Watson keeps it on the right corner on the outside. 7:05 to play opening quarter. Right quarter three, Watson off the back iron and no good. Rebound of the Grey Ghosts, and Grady Reed will take it back the other way. Reed pushes ahead. Now left corner on the way, no good for the Grey Ghosts. 6:50 to play. Into the right corner for Brady Ward. Ward brings it out top of the key. Kicks to Dickinson. Left corner three on the way, no good. And knocked nearly out of bounds in the corner. Isaac Lineball there to apply the pressure. Tipped into the hands of Nolan Hogue. Bombers will kick ahead to Elby, who's fouled near the basket, and will get free throws for Macomb. So Grady Reed will pick up the foul. That's his first, team first as well. 6:29 to play, opening part of the first half, second quarter. Second set of free throws. Nick Elby misses the first. The second one up and good for Elby, and Macomb has their first lead of this non-conference matchup tonight, 14-13. It is one. Grady Reed will bring it from our left to right as we view it here at center court at IVC. Gray goes to take the lead. Jumper good from Grady Reed. Back in front by one. Reed doing the work tonight for the Gray Ghosts. 9 points in total for Reed. Out top of the Bombers is Nolan Hogue. In the lane is Nick Elby to the basket. Up and good. Used every part of the rim. And the Bombers answer the Gray Ghosts basket. Back and forth we go. 16-15 Bombers. Basket up, no good. Trying to be stolen away by the Gray Ghosts. They pick it up on the floor. Out top for IVC. Now to the left court for Brady Ward. Ward to the left corner and Skoll with it. 5:30 to play. Long jumper won't go from beyond the arc for Brady Ward. Nolan Hogue will grab it, and the Bombers reset from the backcourt. Jeremy Anderson says spacing. 5:20 to play in the first half. Macomb with a 1-point advantage on the road tonight. Dribble drive from Watson. In the lane. Left baseline corner three for Carter Havens. And the Bombers' biggest lead of the night is 4 now with a Havens 3 ball. He's got 2 of them on the night. 6 in total, and it's a 19-15 advantage for the Macomb Bombers. Out top is Davis, and a foul underneath the basket.
Fouls on number 3, his second.
That'll be Elby, his second foul, team first. And IVC basketball from underneath the basket. Out top for Brady Ward. Ward will drive in, kick back out to Keegan Skoll. In the lane, Dickinson off the glass. Missed it. Didn't drop, and Watson will grab the rebound from Macomb. He'll cross the 10-second line and feed the line ball, who will set the offense for Macomb. 4:35 to play in the first half here in Chillicothe. Drive from the right corner. Watson back out. Havens 3 ball. Missed it. Off the front iron of the rim and no good. Rebound Gray Ghosts. Kick ahead to Skoll to the basket. Up and good. Puts it in, his first basket of the night. 19-17. Macomb's lead cut back to 2 with 4:10 to play in the first half. Watson out top to Cooper Hobson. Left corner for Carter Havens. Line ball with it out top with Watson. Under 4 minutes to play in the first half. Line ball to Nolan Hogue in the right corner. Back to line ball at the top of the key. 3:48 to play. Hogue, top 3 ball. Nothing but net.
3-point basket, Nolan Hogue.
22-17. Nolan Hogue's first 3 ball of the night. First 3 ball for Hogue since Tuesday night in the first quarter against Rock Ridge. Out top, Brady Ward in the lane. Dickinson, the big man, banks it off the glass and in. Pushes the lead back to 3. IVC hanging around in this one, not going away. Macomb has won the last 3 meetings between these two, including a 33-4 run in the second half last year to win on their own senior night. Watson will drive in and bank it in, and he's fouled and will get a chance for a 3-point play.
Down the basket, fouls on 11, Keegan Scholl, his first.
Well, Watson will get 1 free throw here. 24-19. Bombers in front. 3:09 to play in the first half. Free throw up and good. Makes it 25-19. IVC will bring it up. Grady Reed with it. Out top, Keegan Skoll. 2:55 to play in the first half. Skoll drives, puts one up, missed it. Rebound Skoll, put up Dickinson from the top of the key. 3. A lead back to 3. Dickinson's first 3 of the night. 25-22. 6'5" senior Dickinson. Big play there off the glass for the 3. 2:30 to play in the first half. Out top, Carter Havens for Macomb. To the right corner in Nolan Hogue. Out top, Kellen Martin with it. 25-22. Macomb hanging on by 3 here in the first half. Left front court for Havens. Top of the key 3. Watson missed it. Rebound underneath and a foul called. Carter Havens thought it would be a jump ball. It was close, and that's going to be against Nolan Hogue of Macomb. It'll be his second. Team second as well. Hogue with 2, Elby with 2. 2 players you do not want in foul trouble for Macomb tonight. Gray Ghosts take it back here. 1:57 to play in the first half. Out top, Grady Reed. Top of the key 3, Skull with it. Air ball. Knocked out of bounds, and it'll be back to Macomb. Our halftime report coming up next. Joining us will be Macomb head girls basketball coach Justin Elby. Talk about the regular season and the postseason next weekend. They'll meet up with Farmington in the regional quarterfinals. Elby will join us during the halftime report coming up next here at the halftime break from IVC. Right court is Drew Watson, 1:33 to play. To Colin Adams in the right corner. Out top, Watson, 25-22. He'll bring it up. Kellen Martin now. Martin trying to find a path. Out top, Watson. 1:21 to play in the first half. Backs it up. Watson will be under pressure from Keegan Scholl. Right corner, Carter Havens. Out top, Colin Adams. Kicks ahead to Kellen Martin. Back out to Watson as we near the 60-second mark of the second quarter. 25-22. Watson, dribble drive, and he's fouled. Dickinson charged with the foul, his first. Team third, and Watson will get 2 free throws. The first one up, got it. 26-22.
Back in for IVC, number 10, Tom Davis.
61 seconds to play in the first half. Macomb in front by 4. Make it 5. Nothing but net. 27-22. Macomb in front on the road. 60 seconds to play in the first half. Macomb in front, 27-22. IVC trying to answer Macomb's free throws. Grady Reed out in the front court with it with Keegan Scholl near the left corner. Now to the right corner for Tom Davis. Davis kicks ahead to Reed for 3. Got it. Grady Reed puts it in. Reed's got 14 now. Big 3 ball keeps the lead back at 2. 27-25. .20 seconds to play in the first half. 27-25 Bombers. And line ball got to be fouled out top. Be against Brady Ward, his second. Be the 4th team foul, 1 away from shooting free throws. .17 seconds to play. Watson out near the IVC bench. Bombers are going to have the last shot of the first half here. Havens with it. Out top. Thompson to Kellen Martin with 2 seconds. Down to 1. Havens for 3 at the buzzer. Missed it. 27-25 as we head to the halftime break here at IVC. Macomb will hang on by 2 after a shaky start. We're going to take a break. Back with Macomb girls basketball head coach Justin Elby after this on the BSN.
Bomber Basketball on the Bomber Sports Network is brought to you by.
Looking for fitness, family fun, and community all in one place? The YMCA of McDonough County has it all. Swim, play, wellness for all ages. Visit 1400 East Calhoun Street or call them at 309-833-2129 to learn about membership information. Are you searching for a ride at the right price? Ron Elby Auto Sales in Macomb has quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs, and even bad boy mowers. Visit them at 1525 East Jackson Street or call 309-836-3523. Ron Elby Auto Sales of Macomb.
You're in good hands with Macomb Allstate agent Stacy Foxall. For a free insurance review, call Allstate agent Stacy Foxall at 309-837-3233 today. At Bedwell Tree Service, they take pride in their long-time roots in McDonough County. Serving Western Illinois, they offered expert tree care with competitive fees and outstanding results. Trust the local team with a stellar reputation. Bedwell Tree Service, your leading Macomb tree care provider.
And we join you back here from Chillicothe, IVC High School. Halftime break here, 27-25. Bombers in front by 2. Joining us on the halftime break, Macomb girls basketball head coach Justin Elby. And making the trip up here to watch Nick play. And kind of a shaky start, but the Bombers find some shots to go and take a lead into the locker room here.
Yeah, I think we did a good job there on their big kids there. I know that big kid, the one kid hit a 3. I think that was probably not in the scout there, but yeah, I think the number 21, I don't even think he scored yet. And he looks like a really good player, really big, and so we've done a good job defensively like we normally do, and we hit some big shots. Carter had a couple big threes there, and obviously Drew hit a couple, and we need to keep them guys hot in this second half.
You guys wrapping up the regular season, Lincoln on Monday night, and then you guys will start preparation for next Saturday and Farmington again in the regional quarterfinals. And I'd always say that season goes by really quick once we get to January because it's just flown by.
Boy, it has. It really has. It just seemed like we just played the Christmas tournament in Beardstown, and next thing you know, 15 games go really quick, and it's been good. Yeah, we're preparing for the regional. Right now we've been working on Lincoln stuff, getting ready for Lincoln. They're a team we normally don't play, but we picked up, and they're a really good, I think they're 3A.
Yep.
3A squad, and they have a really good record. So that'll be a good test for us for Monday night. And then Wednesday night we have the doubleheader with the boys.
Yep. Illini West.
Against Illini West, against our rival, and we beat them once. But they're tough. They won I think 7 out of their last 10. They just beat Havana the other night, which they've been kind of off and on state ranked all year. So they're not going to be a slouch. I think their record is a little bit below 500, but that's always a good game no matter what the records are. And we got to play good. We got to play good to win any of the games from here on out.
You guys will match up with Farmington on Saturday in the regional. That quarterfinal game scheduled for 2 o'clock. And it's kind of one of the cool things the IHSA has done where the better seed gets to host that first game. So you guys get to play on your home floor in front of the home fans. You got to get that extra last home game, and probably special for the senior class, too, to play on the home floor one more time.
Oh, man, yeah, that'll be really nice. They get to play one more time Wednesday night against Illini West at the Macomb High School. And then one more time Saturday against Farmington. So if you get a chance, folks, to come out to that game, we just beat them here a week or so ago against Farmington, and it'll be nice. The seeding come out, and I'm okay with it because it gives us another game, to prepare. And we missed a couple games for snow out, so I'm okay with playing that. I know some people don't like to play a play-in type game, but obviously we'd like to be a top 4 seed. But the top 4 or 5 are pretty tough. This IVC squad. If we win against Farmington, then that's who we'll play as the 2 seed. On that Monday, and they look. I've just watched a little bit of film of them, and they look really big and athletic, kind of like their boys' team.
Yep.
And they're 25-5, and they beat a lot of really good teams. So, we got a lot to prepare for there.
And that'll be over in Farmington. You guys beat Farmington, and you guys will play in the Farmington Regional, and you guys and then you'll feed into the Macomb Sectional, which is kind of that thing you guys get to play for, and kind of tell the girls, hey, there's an opportunity if you get back out to go back home and play some more.
Oh man, that's got to be a motivating factor right there. If we play well, we have a chance, to win the regional, and probably a lot of teams feel that way. But right now we're a little banged up. We got my daughter Josie, she's out for the year. We're just getting Ella McKee, a freshman, back. Hopefully she can get some minutes maybe. She just came back to practice yesterday, and Reese Watson's been out all week with a bum ankle. She's been fighting that for a couple weeks. So if we get healthy, then you never know what can happen in the regional, and that's what's fun about March Madness or February Madness here for the girls, and I think we got a pretty good shot, but man, it is a tough regional.
Well, we look forward to the rest of the season. Get the lengthy road trip on Monday night, and then we'll see you back at home on Wednesday for that cool opportunity for that boys-girls doubleheader.
Yeah, we thank you, and thanks for giving us the time here to talk about it. We've had really good crowds out at Macomb, out at Washington Street, and I know Wednesday night will be a really good night. First time that we get to do the doubleheader thing. We appreciate all the coverage, and we appreciate all the fans coming out. It really means a lot to the girls. So we appreciate that, and we got a lot to look forward to.
All right, Macomb head coach Justin Elby, thank you very much. That's Macomb girls basketball head coach Justin Elby on our halftime report. We'll take another break. Back with more from Chillicothe after this. 27-25 Bombers after this on the Bomber Sports Network.
Bomber Basketball on the Bomber Sports Network is brought to you by.
Looking for fitness, family fun, and community all in one place? The YMCA of McDonough County has it all. Swim, play, wellness for all ages. Visit 1400 East Calhoun Street or call them at 309-833-2129 to learn about membership information. Are you searching for a ride at the right price? Ron Elby Auto Sales in Macomb has quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs, and even bad boy mowers. Visit them at 1525 East Jackson Street or call 309-836-3523. Ron Elby Auto Sales of Macomb.
You're in good hands with Macomb Allstate agent Stacy Foxall. For a free insurance review, call Allstate agent Stacy Foxall at 309-837-3233 today. At Bedwell Tree Service, they take pride in their longtime roots in McDonough County. Serving Western Illinois, they offered expert tree care with competitive fees and outstanding results. Trust the local team with a stellar reputation. Bedwell Tree Service, your leading Macomb tree care provider.
Tee off at Harry Masato Golf Course. WIU's scenic public 18-hole gym in the Lemoyne River Valley. Play a challenging, gorgeous round today. Stop by 1215 Tower Road or call them at 309-298-3676 to book your tee time today.
Back with you here at IVC in Chillicothe. Great to have you with us. Final game of the week. Macomb trying to close it out with a victory in the win column. South Fulton last night, a 59-28 win. Last night in Astoria, great to go back there and see a lot of familiar faces. And then nice to see Coach Brock Boehner, now the athletic director at Rock Ridge, earlier in the week, and the Bombers win at 55-21. So great to see a lot of familiar faces throughout the week. Always good when you can do that and see a lot of good people. Stan Prentice, Bomber Nation, checking in with us. Hugh Friday says was the head basketball coach at MHS during the mid-'70s. Yep, and the late 70s, early 80s, the head coach at IVC here in Chillicothe. And he was also assisted by Steve there, the MHS graduate. So a lot of Bomber history from around central Illinois and throughout the area. We're going to pause 10 seconds, allow our network affiliates to identify themselves. Back in 10 seconds for station ID. This is Bomber Basketball from Learfield.
This is Brian Barnhart, voice of the University of Illinois Fighting Illini, and you're watching the Bomber Sports Network.
Getting set for the start of the second half here in Chillicothe. Great to have you with us. It will be Bomber basketball out of the locker room. Or IVC basketball, rather. Got that wrong over the PA. We're ready to go here. 16 minutes of basketball left. Bombers in front by 2, 27-25 in the second half underway here in IVC High School. Out in front for Grady Reed. Reed out top to Scholl. Kicked in the lane, stolen away by Isaac Linebaugh and the Bombers. Left to right, Watson, dribble drive in the lane, kicks back out beyond the arc. Watson will bring it out in front. Just getting the second half underway here. Hogue to Carter Havens. Bombers going to work it around the perimeter. Watson to Hogue. Off the glass and no good. Tipped into the hands of the Grey Ghosts, and they'll go the other way with it. Right to left. Left corner is Scholl with it. Out top, Grady Reed. Reed ahead to Brady Ward. Out right corner to the free throw line, and Dickinson. Reed drives. Free throw line out top. Dickinson, 60 seconds into quarter number 3. 7 minutes to play, third quarter. Bombers playing good defense right now. Dickinson out top in the lane. Hogue trying to get a hand on it. He does. And the Bombers will take it back here. 6:40 to play in the third quarter, and the Bombers trying to strike first out of the locker room in the second half. Hogue with it out top. Elby near the free throw line. Now line ball. Dribble drive line ball. Out top to Drew Watson now. Watson at the free throw line is Nick Elby. 6:18 to play. Right block, Isaac line ball. Out top, Hogue and Watson. Hogue to the basket, kick right corner. 3 ball, line ball. Count it. No. Do they wave it off? They will. No good. It took one. Too big of a hop. Hit the shot clock and went in, and they'll say no good. So we're 2 minutes into this third quarter, and both teams scoreless as we start the second half. Grady Reed with it. Out of bounds, and it will be saved by Dickinson. Watson will scoop it up and go the other way with it. Out top is Watson. Tried to go the distance under some pressure. Right court line ball, reset to Watson at the top of the key with the line ball there to help him. 5:40 to play here in the third quarter. Both teams still scoreless out of the locker room. Line ball at the right block to Havens to break the streak. Missed it. No good. Grey Ghosts will go from our right to left with it. Reed with it. Pull-up jumper from 15 feet. Missed it. Rebound of the Grey Ghosts. Brady Ward up. Missed it. Second chance opportunity. Missed it. In the lane. No whistle. And the Bombers will take it back. Hogue to the basket. Missed it, and he's fouled. Blocking foul in the lane. He'll get free throws. 5:08 to play in the third quarter. Almost going 3 minutes here.
Fouls on 33. Ethan Dickinson.
Without a basket here, Hogue will get an opportunity to break the streak and put the first basket on the board for either team in this second half. The first free throw up, and he missed it off the right side of the back iron. And no good. So one more here from Hogue. 27-25. Macomb still in front. Both teams scoreless out of the locker room. The second one up. Got it. There's the streak. It's broke. And the Bombers will hit the first basket of the second half, nearly 3 minutes in to the third quarter. 5 minutes to play. 28-25. Macomb in front by 3. Still a one-possession game. Dribble drive to the basket. Off the glass and in. Grady Reed puts it up and in, and we're back to a one-point game. Grady Reed, the big player tonight for IVC. 16 points on the night. Watson at the top of the key for the Bombers with 4:39 to play. Pulls up, 3 ball, missed it. Rebound to the Grey Ghosts, Brady Ward. Pushes across the timeline. Now right corner drive. Up, under some pressure is the Grey Ghosts, and Dickinson will take it and get fouled in the lane.
Fouls on 0.
And Hogue will pick up his third in foul trouble for the first time in a while. Last time he had 3 fouls was that holiday, right before the holiday tournament. After it in the new year against Monmouth Roseville, had 3, finished with 3. Had 4 fouls against Sherrard. So our big guys really haven't been in foul trouble for a while, and now Hogue with 3. You cannot have him foul out. Big player in this second half for Macomb to get the job done here tonight. One more here from Dickinson to tie the game up. Missed it. Used every part of the rim. Isaac's line ball, picks it up in the lane and go the other way with it, left to right. Across the IVC logo at mid-floor, and Drew Watson will have it for the Bombers. Hobson, left corner is Isaac line ball. 4:10 to play in the third quarter. 15-foot jumper from Elby won't go. Rebound, Cooper Hobson. Bombers in the lane. Watson put it up and in. 30-27.
Drew Watson.
3:58 to play. Bombers back in front by 3. Top of the key. Brady Ward thought about a 3, didn't take it. Dribble drive the other way. Scored a foul. It's good. Keegan Scholl. And a chance to tie the ball game up at 30.
Count the basket, fouls on number 3. Nick Elby, his third.
Elby will pick up his third. So now both big post players for Macomb with 3 fouls. This will tie the game up at 30. All square after 1 quarter. The last time, really, we were tied. No good. And another foul against Macomb there. 2 more free throws. This time it'll be Brady Ward. Line ball will pick up his first, team third. The first one up from Brady Ward and no good. 30-29, 3:48 to play. In the opening part of the third quarter, middle of the third quarter now. Second one is up. Got it. All square once again at 30. Ward goes 1 of 2. And we got a foul again in the backcourt.
Fouls on number 12, Jackson Lapotko.
Lapotko will pick up the foul, his first.
Foul on IVC.
So his first, team second. Bomber basketball from the backcourt. IVC going to up the pressure here. Tie ball game at 30. Elby to Cooper Thompson in the lane. Swatted away out of bounds, and it'll go back to IVC. 3:34 to play, and the Grey Ghosts can take the lead once again. We got a timeout on the floor. 30-second timeout. Jeremy Anderson, and we'll pause for one as well. All square at 30 after this on the Bombers Sports Network.
Bomber Basketball on the Bomber Sports Network is brought to you by.
Looking for your next ride? At Kunis Country of Macomb, we've got the selection, the service, and the savings you deserve, from trucks to SUVs and everything in between. Drive home today with confidence. Visit us on East Jackson Street or call 309-837-5757. Kunis Country of Macomb. Life is always full of changes. Make sure you're covered. Abram Olson at Country Financial in Macomb is here to protect what matters most. Visit 1601 West Jackson Street in Macomb or call him at 309-836-2885. Abram Olson at Country Financial.
Join you back in Chillicothe. 3:34 to play here in the third quarter. IVC can take the lead with a basket here. Macomb down to 3 timeouts left on the night. IVC's got all 5. 3:25 to play, third quarter. Out top is Grady Reed. Now to Dickinson. Dickinson kicks back out to Grady Reed once again. Into the left court for the Grey Ghosts. Brady Ward with it. Out top now, Lapotko to the basket. Dickinson missed it. Rebound, Kellen Martin, and the Bombers will take it back. Bombers can take the lead also with a basket here. All square at 30. Low scoring affair here in the third quarter, down to 2:55 to play. Right corner drive, Watson near the free throw line now. In the lane, no look pass to Carter Havens, tipped, and they will call it out of bounds and give it to IVC. Dickinson will take a seat for IVC at the 2:50 mark.
And for the Bombers, number 5, Isaac Weinbach.
Looking at the replay there, that's really close. Very close on that one. IVC will take it, though. Bring it back ahead. 2:38 to play in the third quarter. In the lane, off the glass and in. Brady Ward puts it up and in, and the Grey Ghosts back up in front by 2. Ward has 3 on the night. 32-30 Grey Ghosts. 2:20 to play in the third quarter. Thompson with it. Dribble drive from Watson. Off the glass, no good. No foul called. Push ahead to Brady Ward. To the glass to put it up and in, scoring a foul. And the Grey Ghosts starting to take this one over here in the start of the second half.
Count the basket, fouls on 24, Kellen Martin.
Martin's first, team 4th. Jeremy Anderson wants a full timeout. Macomb will take another timeout, down to 2 left on the night. 34-30 after this on the Bomber Sports Network.
Bomber Basketball on the Bomber Sports Network is brought to you by.
Big dreams start small. Compeer Financial is here to help them grow. From farm loans to home financing, our Macomb team has the tools to make it happen. Located at 2901 East Jackson Street or Macomb, or call them today at 309-833-2302. Compeer Financial of Macomb, your partner in growth.
At McMillan, Henning Fint, and DeJody Law Firm, they put your needs first. Their experienced attorneys in Macomb are here to fight for you. Trust in their dedication because your case deserves the best. McMillan, Henning Fint, and DeJody, your community, your law firm in Macomb.
Jeremy Anderson down to 2 timeouts remaining on the night. IVC starting off strong here as we hit the late point of the third quarter. Brady Ward can make this a 3-point play and extend the lead back to a 2-possession game, 35-30 if he makes it. Free throw on the way, missed it. Off the back iron of the glass and no good. And a jump ball tie-up to Macomb. 2:12 to play in the third quarter. From the backcourt, Kellen Martin to Drew Watson, back to Martin. 2:05 to play in the third quarter. Watson to Martin, right corner Isaac Lineball. Back to Watson, top 3, good. 1-point game again, 34-33. Macomb down 1, 1:48 to play. 3-ball to answer, good for Tom Davis. Davis' first basket of the night, 37-33. IVC in front by 4 now. Isaac Lineball crosses the midcourt line. Right front court, Drew Watson. Macomb down 4, 37-33. 1:28 to play, third quarter. Lineball, top of the key. Out top for Drew Watson. Havens with it. Kicks ahead, Drew Watson. Dribble drive from Watson in the lane. No look pass to Havens to put it off the glass and in. We're back to a 2-point game again. 8 points on the night for Havens. 37-35, Macomb down 2, 60 seconds to play in the third quarter. $50 seconds to play now. Jackson with it. Out top for the Grey Ghosts. Kicks ahead to Scholl with it. 45 seconds to play. IVC winding a little bit of clock, waiting for direction from head coach Quinn Morrow. 37-35, Grey Ghosts in front by 2. Out top is Keegan Scholl. Left corner for the Grey Ghosts. Out top, Tom Davis. 20 seconds to play now. Davis will keep winding down the clock here. 17 seconds to play. Jackson with it. Out top, Scholl. And IVC wants the last possession of the third quarter. Try to make a statement going into the fourth. 3-ball on the way, Davis missed it. Rebound, Grey Ghosts, put back, no good. And Kellen Martin will fire a full court shot. 37-35, Grey Ghosts as we head to the fourth after this on the Bombers Sports Network.
Bomber Basketball on the Bomber Sports Network is brought to you by
Macomb, your perfect ride is waiting at UM Autos. Discover top-notch service and models all right here in your hometown. Visit UM Autos in Macomb today, where quality meets the road, at 230 West Jackson Street in Macomb.
Your future starts here at Spoon River College. With affordable tuition, flexible classes, and programs built for your goals, SRC helps you take the next step with confidence. Enroll today and join a community that supports your success. Spoon River College. Visit spoonrivercollege.edu or call 309-647-4645 to learn how to enroll today.
You're watching Macomb Bomber Basketball on the Bombers Sports Network.
Joining you back here in Chillicothe, 8 minutes to play. Justice Keene, Rich Fowler with you. Handling station engineer work. 8 minutes to play. IVC basketball as we get the fourth quarter started. Macomb has won the last 3 meetings between these two ball clubs in big margins. 50-34, 54-22 the last time we visited here. And then in 2023, a 73-45 win. Macomb trying to win for a fourth time, but IVC in front by 2 as the fourth quarter is underway here in Chillicothe. (37-35). Kate Jackson out there. Foul called against Hogue, and that will be his fourth. And team first. So out of bounds, Gray Ghosts underneath their own basket. 7:44 to play as we kick off the fourth. Underneath for Grady Reed. Out top is Scholl with it. 7:40 to play. Gray Ghosts trying to extend their lead. Davis at the top of the key. Kicks ahead to Brady Ward. Out top is Cole Jackson. Dribble drive from Jackson to the left block. Off the back iron and no good. Rebound to Isaac Lineball. Loses control of the basketball. Saves it, and it's into the hands of Tom Davis and the Gray Ghosts. To the basket for the Gray Ghosts. Up and good. Grady Reed. Lead goes to 4. Grady Reed puts it up and in. Reed has 18 on the night now for IVC. In the lane, Hobson out of bounds, and it'll stay with Macomb.
In for Macomb, 24, Kellen Martin.
Martin will return for Macomb, in for Cooper Hobson, who will take a seat. 39-35 IVC. Watson will inbound. Martin out top with it to Watson. 6:50 to play in the fourth. Watson drives, floater on the way, count it. 39-37, Watson puts it in. Watson's got 17 for Macomb on the night. 39-37, Bombers down 2. Scholl with it. Out front, Kate Jackson. Jackson to Davis. In the lane now, Brady Ward. Floater, 360, missed it. Rebound, Kellen Martin in the backcourt. 6:20 to play. Martin brings it up. Resets top of the key to Isaac Lineball. Jeremy Anderson makes his play call here, directing traffic. What do we got? And a foul against IVC. Tom Davis, his first, team first.
First team foul on the Ghosts.
Out of bounds, Bombers in front of their own bench here. 6:13 to play in the fourth quarter. Line ball out in front for the Bombers, and he's fouled. Grady Reed will pick up his second. Team second as well. From the backcourt, Isaac Lineball. Out top is Drew Watson. 6 minutes to play. 2 minutes into the fourth quarter. Lineball with it. Top of the key. Bounce pass to Watson. Nothing. Out of bounds for Macomb. Watson hit the floor hard there. No foul called. Out of bounds for the Bombers here. Watson's got to get it in. Right corner, Drew Watson. 5:50 to play. Floater. Watson, 15 feet, called for a foul.
Fouls on 21. Brady Ward, his third team foul on IVC.
Brady Ward will pick up his third. Watson will miss his first free throw.
Watson at the line.
5:46 to play in the ball game. Macomb down 2. The second one up. Watson will miss them both. Gray Ghosts will take it back here. Tom Davis into the front court for the Gray Ghosts. 5:38 to play. Macomb down 2 on the road tonight. Trying to keep their winning streak alive. It's been nearly a month since Macomb last lost. The last loss coming in Sherrard. Top of the key 3, Davis. Missed it. Rebound in the lane for Jackson, and he jump ball tie-up.
Jump ball possession to Macomb.
Macomb will take it back with 5:24 to play in the fourth quarter. Bomber basketball from the backcourt. 5:24 to play in the contest. Watson will bring it up. 5:10 to go. 39-37. Bombers trailing just by a basket. In the lane, Elby. Tipped around. Elby picks it up. To the glass. Elby to Havens. Up and in. All square at 39. Back the other way now for the Gray Ghosts. Nearly out of bounds. Back to the left corner. Dribble drive off the glass. No good. Rebound and put back. No good again. Elby trying to get a hand on it. Now in the lane, off the glass, go good for a third time. Grady Reed can't get it to go, and the Bombers will finally take it back, and a foul at midcourt. That against Tom Davis, his second, team fourth. 39-39, 4:40 to play. All square. Watson to the free throw line and Isaac Lineball. Back out right court, Watson and Kellen Martin out the top. Martin finds a path, puts up a floater, he got it. 41-39, Bombers back in front. Martin's first basket of the night. Big point there for the Bombers to take the lead again by 2. 4:13 left. Left front court, Keegan Scholl with it. 4:05 to play. Now to the top of the key, and Brady Ward, Cade Jackson. 41-39, Bombers in front here trying to escape out of Chillicothe and the win column, pick up their 19th of the season. Cade Jackson with it in the right corner. Out top, Brady Ward. Scholl, dribble drive, 360, floater, missed it. In the lane with it, the putback and a foul called. Elby will pick up his fourth, team second. Hobson will check back in for Macomb after the first free throw here. Keegan Scholl, the free throw shooter for IVC. First one up, no good. Dickinson back in there for IVC. Hogue and Hobson back out there. Elby and Hogue both with 4 fouls for Macomb. Cannot have them foul out in a close game like this. Second one up, off the back iron of the glass and no good. In the lane, off the glass, scoring a foul, good. Brady Ward puts it up and in, and the IVC Gray Ghosts can take the lead with a free throw. And that will be 5 against Nolan Hogue. And Hogue going to exchange some words with the officials. He's told to have a seat. 5 on Hogue, and that will end his night for Macomb. 8 points in the lineup tonight for Nolan Hogue. The free throw no good. Ward will grab his own rebound, put it up and in. Off the glass and no good, and we got a flop warning now against Macomb. Kellen Martin.
Flop warning on Macomb.
And this is the part where Jeremy Anderson is not going to like it. Macomb players, you're getting too caught up in the officiating right now. And you go back to that game at Bushel Prairie City in the Thanksgiving tournament against Abingdon. That's where Macomb lost that game, when they got too worried about the calls and not just playing. In the lane, put back. No good for Havens. Hobson. Back right corner is Drew Watson. And Lineball will steady things up out in the front court. 2:50 to play in the ball game. Lineball with it out in front. Left corner 3, Watson, air ball. Brady Ward, right corner 3, buried it. Cade Jackson. Timeout, Jeremy Anderson, a full timeout. Have to rally the troops, and IVC on their senior night up 5 as we head to a timeout on the Bomber Sports Network from Learfield.
Over the years, we've told you about the benefits of choosing Spoon River College.
Affordable.
Transferable credit.
Career ready.
A culture where students feel like they belong.
Wow, that brings a tear to my eye. And while all these are true, there seems to be one thing that, well, sticks. So let's give the people what they want to see.
Enrollment is now open.
I believe we have a fan getting escorted out of the gym right now as we speak. I don't know who it was. It was I don't know. Something just happened during the timeout, and I believe a Macomb fan just got ejected. And yeah, so that happened during the break there. Macomb down to one timeout. Right corner out of the timeout for Cooper Hobson. Line ball to Drew Watson. Watson to the back left corner to Carter Havens and a foul. And that'll be 5 team fouls against IVC. Macomb will be in the bonus. 46-41, Bombers trailing by 5. Jackson will pick up his third. First one up, got it. Havens makes it 46-42. One more free throw to go here. One possession game. If Havens makes it, he does. 46-43. IVC brings it across mid. 2:07 to play. Watson will inbound. Line ball to Watson. Out in the front court for line ball. Right corner is Kellen Martin. Martin ahead to Nick Elby. Right corner three. Martin, we're tied at 46. Kellen Martin, 5 points on the night. A huge three there to tie things up and square it at 46. Front court, Grady Reed. 1.5 to play here in the fourth quarter. Out top is Dickinson. Dickinson to the left corner and Keegan Scholl. Scholl, top of the key, three, kicking ahead to Grady Reed, can't get it to go. Rebound on the lane to Kellen Martin. 1:15 to play in the ball game, 46 all square. Macomb can take the lead once again with a basket. Jeremy Anderson directing traffic, got one timeout left on the night if he needs it. Right court is Watson, top of the key, line ball. 55 seconds to play in the ball game. Line ball with it, ahead to Drew Watson, 40 seconds to play. All tied at 46. Line ball with it. IVC coaching staff telling their players to get up and play defense. 29 seconds left. Havens, dribble drive to the basket. Off, no good. Tipped into the hands of the Grey Ghosts. 22 seconds left. Watson nearly intercepts it. Left corner now, Cade Jackson. Timeout, IVC. Full timeout, and we'll pause for one as well on the Bomber Sports Network.
Bomber Basketball on the Bomber Sports Network is brought to you by.
Are you searching for a ride at the right price? Ron Elby Auto Sales in Macomb has quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs, and even bad boy mowers. Visit them at 1525 East Jackson Street or call 309-836-3523. Ron Elby Auto Sales of Macomb.
You're in good hands with Macomb Allstate agent Stacy Foxall. For a free insurance review, call Allstate agent Stacy Foxall at 309-837-3233 today.
Fresh, local, and convenient. At Jackson Street Market, we've got everything you need. From the daily essentials and friendly service, stop in today and see why we're more than just a market. We're your neighborhood store. Jackson Street Market, right around the corner. Always here for you.
We're back at IVC. Macomb down to one timeout on the night. IVC with 4. 17.9 left in this ball game. It's going to come down to the wire in Chillicothe tonight. Out of bounds for Chillicothe. Keegan Scholl to inbound. Into the front court, it is Tom Davis. 14 seconds left. Grady Reed with it. Out top, 10 seconds. Havens on defense. Here is Davis. No look pass to Jackson. Out top to Reed for 3. Missed it. Rebound Elby. 2 seconds left. Timeout. Jeremy Anderson, his final one of the night. 2.1 left. It will be a full timeout. And Macomb will have the last shot of this contest. Officials talking over where they're going to put the ball at. Brian Langworthy, Zach Keene going to go out, see where it's going to be at. It's going to be in the backcourt. Doug Williams coming in to confer. Going to talk to Zach Keene. 2.1 left in this ball game. Macomb out of timeouts. Time for one last shot. Otherwise, we go to overtime on this Saturday night in February. Starting to feel like March. 2.1 left in this thing. Bombers will have to win it via a buzzer beater. Horn will sound here. 2.1 left in the ball game. Bomber basketball from the backcourt. Watson, Elby, line ball, Havens, Martin on the floor for Macomb. Who will be the Jimmy Chitwood for Macomb in this ball game? 2.1 left. Here we go. Elby to be the inbounder. Watson, one dribble, puts it up. No good. Free basketball on this Saturday night in February. We head to overtime on the Bomber Sports Network.
Since 1958, McDonough District Hospital has proudly served the residents of West Central Illinois. We've built new facilities, hired highly trained, experienced, and caring medical staff members, and expanded our service offerings to meet your healthcare needs, all while providing the best possible patient experience. Let us show you why McDonough District Hospital is your community healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
Over the years, we've told you about the benefits of choosing Spoon River College.
Affordable.
Transferable credit.
Career ready.
A culture where students feel like they belong.
Wow, that brings a tear to my eye. And while all these are true, there seems to be one thing that, well, sticks. So let's give the people what they want to see.
Enrollment is now open.
February basketball, it starts to feel like March. We head to overtime here in Chillicothe tonight. A new quarter of play, kind of. You would think, right? Well, overtime actually just an extension to the fourth quarter. The fouls stay the same. Macomb will have 2 timeouts to work with. Nick Elby out at center court to tip away, along with Brady Ward. Here we go. Free basketball. This is overtime on the Bomber Sports Network. Underway, the Gray Ghosts will win the overtime tap, and we're underway in this overtime period in Chillicothe. Macomb and IVC all square at 46. Kellen Martin going the other way with the basket, put it up and in. 48-46. .335 to play. It's a 4-minute overtime period. 48-46, Bombers by 2. Scholl with it. Free throw line. Dickinson, back top, Cade Jackson. Out top, Brady Ward and Cade Jackson. Jackson out top to Dickinson to put it off the glass and in. 48 all. 3 minutes to play. First overtime game of the year for the Macomb Bombers. 2:55 to play in the overtime period. All tied at 48. LB to line ball. Line ball trips. Travels. Gray Ghost basketball with 2:49 to play.
In for IVC number 10, Tom Davis.
Davis will return for Quinn Morrow. 2:45 to play in the overtime. Left corner now for the Gray Ghosts is Kay Jackson. Out top is Davis. Davis ahead to Scholl. 2:35 to play. Jackson out top with it. Right corner, Scholl with it. In the lane. Put it off the glass and in. Good. Brady Ward. Big second half performance from Brady Ward after not scoring in the first half. He's got 11 on the night now for the Gray Ghosts. 2:10 to play. 50-48 IVC. Martin for three. No good. Rebound of the Gray Ghosts. Kay Jackson pushes ahead to Grady Reed. Right to left as we see it. 2 minutes to play. 50-48. Gray Ghosts in front by 2. Kay Jackson out top with it. And Keegan Scholl. 1:45 to play. Brady Ward with it out in the front left court. 1:40. IVC just running some offense here. No shot clock in this game, so you can do so. Back out top for Jackson. Jackson to Brady Ward. Ward to Grady Reed. 1:25 to play in the overtime. Jackson. Under pressure, line ball in Havens. In the lane, off the glass and good. Tom Davis. IVC trying to defend the home floor on senior night. Up 4, 52-48. Macomb trailed for most of the ball game before getting a 2-point lead at halftime, then down after that. LB in the lane, off the glass and in. 50-52.
Nick LB.
52-50. Down to 48 seconds. Left front court, and we got a timeout called by Quinn Morrow. It's a full. We'll pause for one as well on the Bombers Sports Network.
Bomber Basketball on the Bomber Sports Network is brought to you by.
Looking for your next ride? At Kunis Country of Macomb, we've got the selection, the service, and the savings you deserve. From trucks to SUVs and everything in between. Drive home today with confidence. Visit us on East Jackson Street or call 309-837-5757. Kunis Country of Macomb. Life is always full of changes. Make sure you're covered. Abram Olson at Country Financial in Macomb is here to protect what matters most. Visit 1601 West Jackson Street in Macomb or call him at 309-836-2885. Abram Olson at Country Financial.
We join you back in Chillicothe, 52-50. 48-4 left in the ball game. Macomb down 2, under a minute to go in overtime here. Out of bounds for Keegan Scholl, and the Gray Ghosts in front of their own bench. 48 seconds to play in overtime, up to 52-50. Ward with it. Right front court, kicks ahead to Jackson, and Havens will be called for a foul, and we're going to be shooting free throws the other way.
Foul on number 12, Carter Havens, his first, 4th team foul on the Bombers.
Another timeout called by IVC, going to be a 30-second timeout. One foul short there. Macomb actually just with 4 fouls. Apologies on that one. 41-8 to play. 30-second timeout. IVC. 41-8 to play in the ball game. (52-50), 41 seconds to play in this ball game. Macomb, again, next game will be Wednesday night at home. Girls, boys varsity doubleheader against Illini West. First doubleheader between those two programs since March 6th of 2021, the spring COVID season, with both programs playing BPC on that Saturday afternoon. IVC basketball from the far side of the floor here. 41-8 to play in overtime, 52-50. Shoulder inbound into the front court, and line ball will be called for a foul, and that will be the 5th team foul against Macomb. His second, team 5th.
His second, 5th team foul on Macomb.
Grady Reed will be the free throw shooter. 2 free throws here, 40 seconds left in this ball game. The first one off the front of the rim and no good. Jeremy Anderson telling his guys, you got to be ready to box out. 40 seconds left in overtime. 52-50 IVC, make it 53-50, and another timeout called by Quinn Morrow. They lead by 3, 53-50 in overtime. 40.3 left in the game. And Macomb and IVC will talk things over here. Just 40 seconds left in this ball game. Macomb trying to get out of here with their 19th win of the season. IVC trying to move to a 2-game winning streak. Macomb on a 7-game winning streak right now, trying to make it 8. Last loss was at Sherrard, and that was all the way back on January 13th. Watson to be the inbounder here with 40 seconds to play in overtime. Macomb down 3, 53-50. Martin into the front court. 33 seconds left in this ball game. Right corner, Isaac Lineball out top, Kellen Martin. Watson, left front court, 25 seconds to play. Martin with it, under pressure. Watson, Bombers got to find a basket here. Martin for 3 to tie it. Missed it, air ball. 18 seconds to play. IVC feeling like it's going to be a victory tonight. LB will pick up his 5th foul, and that will send LB packing from this game with 5 fouls. So LB will end the night with 5 points, 14 seconds left in this game. And IVC looking like they can possibly secure this game here if Cade Jackson would go 2 of 2. The gym goes dead silent. The first one up and no good. Remaining a 1-possession game as Jackson misses the first free throw. 14.1 left in this game. 53-50, IVC by 3. Second free throw on the way, and it's good. Makes it a 2-possession game. 54-50. 12 seconds left. Watson fires a 3. No look, really. And IVC will grab it. And a foul called. Bombers wanted a jump ball, and they're not going to get it. We're going to get more free throws. That one against Cooper Hobson. And the IVC student section will begin waving goodbye to the Macomb Bombers, and the winning streak will be just about all but secured and over for Macomb here in Chillicothe this afternoon. First one on the way, and it's no good. Davis will get one more here. The second one on the way, no good. 0 of 2, 54-50. Gray Ghosts on the rebound with 4.1 left, and we got a foul. Hobson will pick up his second. And to the free throw line will go Brady Ward. (54-50). 4.1 left in this ball game. First one up, good. 55-50. Second one, no good, missed it. Rebound, Cooper Hobson. 3 seconds left. Half-court heave is an air ball, and IVC walks out of their own gym victorious in overtime, and the winning streak for the Macomb Bombers has come to an end. 55-50, and IVC wins it on their home floor. The first victory for IVC in this last 3-year series with Macomb and the Gray Ghosts. Back with the Sports Corner post-game report after this on the Bomber Sports Network.
Bomber Basketball on the Bomber Sports Network is brought to you by.
Looking for fitness, family fun, and community all in one place? The YMCA of McDonough County has it all. Swim, play, wellness for all ages. Visit 1400 East Calhoun Street or call them at 309-833-2129 to learn about membership information. Are you searching for a ride at the right price? Ron Elby Auto Sales in Macomb has quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs, and even bad boy mowers. Visit them at 1525 East Jackson Street or call 309-836-3523. Ron Elby Auto Sales of Macomb.
You're in good hands with Macomb Allstate agent Stacy Foxall. For a free insurance review, call Allstate agent Stacy Foxall at 309-837-3233 today. At Bedwell Tree Service, they take pride in their long-time roots in McDonough County. Serving Western Illinois, they offered expert tree care with competitive fees and outstanding results. Trust the local team with a stellar reputation. Bedwell Tree Service, your leading Macomb tree care provider.
Tee off at Harry Masato Golf Course, WIU's scenic public 18-hole gym in the Lemoyne River Valley. Play a challenging, gorgeous round today. Stop by 1215 Tower Road or call them at 309-298-3676 to book your tee time today.
At McMillan, Henning Fint, and DeJody Law Firm, they put your needs first. Their experienced attorneys in Macomb are here to fight for you. Trust in their dedication because your case deserves the best. McMillan, Henning Fint, and DeJody, your community, your law firm in Macomb.
Life is always full of changes. Make sure you're covered. Abram Olson at Country Financial in Macomb is here to protect what matters most. Visit 1601 West Jackson Street in Macomb or call him at 309-836-2885. Abram Olson at Country Financial.
We're back here on the Bomber Sports Network postgame report presented by Sports Corner at 124 here. Macomb loses on the road in overtime to IVC 55-50. And we'll move on to next week to face Illini West and Camp Point Central. And now you got to look to the next one. Look to start that winning streak again and build things back up from there. Let's pause 10 seconds really quick for Station ID on Bomber Basketball on the Bomber Sports Network.
This is Brian Barnhart, voice of the University of Illinois Fighting Illini, and you're watching the Bomber Sports Network.
55-50 our final score here. We're going to make the post-game relatively quickly here as we get on the road from Chillicothe tonight. Final numbers for the Macomb Bombers. For Macomb here, 55-50 again our final score. Drew Watson with 15 tonight, leading scorer. Elby adds 3. Carter Havens in the scoring column tonight. Hobson adding a free throw, and 7 for Kellen Martin, and 9 for Nolan Hogue. A 55-50 loss. First loss for Macomb since Sherrard back on January 13th earlier in the year. On to next week. Macomb will play Illini West in what will be a big 2A game for regional seedings. That will be come out the next day. And then later in the week, it will be Macomb and Camp Point Central for senior night. That's a wrap from Chillicothe tonight. Again, our final score presented by Clugs and Tibbetts Funeral Home, 55-50 in favor of the IVC Gray Ghosts. This has been a presentation of Macomb Bomber Basketball on the Bomber Sports Network. Good night, and go Bombers.